There exists a melody that no one should ever hear, and yet it plays on its own. Eleanor Finch walked into the dusty antique shop, drawn to a small, intricate music box tucked away on the shelf. The carvings on the wood were beautiful, but the shopkeeper, an elderly man with clouded eyes, stared at her for a long moment before speaking. This belonged to Matthias Varon. He played for kings, and then vanished. Ignoring the warning, Eleanor smiled and bought the music box, eager to see what secrets it held. That night, under the dim glow of her desk lamp, she wound the key. The melody began, soft, fragile, haunting. But something felt wrong. The air in the room grew colder. A faint whisper brushed her ear. "You have heard the first note. Now you must listen till the end." Eleanor spun around, but the room was empty, silent save for the soft ticking of the clock. Sleep did not come easily. In her dream, she stood in a vast candlelit hall, endless rows of flickering lights stretching out before her. At the center of the room stood a man, his back turned to her. He was playing a harpsichord, the same melody. Eleanor stepped forward, but as she neared, the man stopped playing. His hands hung frozen over the keys, and slowly he turned. His eyes were hollow, empty. His lips moved, but no sound came out. The melody played again, but this time, something felt deeply wrong. The last note rang out sharp and distorted. Eleanor woke with a jolt, her heart racing. The music box was open, the key still turning on its own. The melody followed her the next day. At first, it was soft, barely perceptible in the background noise of her life. But soon, it was louder, echoing in every room, every corner, a constant presence she couldn't shake. She turned to old books, desperate for answers, and found the story of Matthias Varon, a renowned musician who disappeared without a trace. But it wasn't just Matthias. A long list of others had disappeared, and each one left behind the same chilling words: "I must finish the song." The melody became deafening. Eleanor found an ancient manuscript, the final page scrawled with a warning. The melody is not a song, but a door. To play it to the end is to open it. The last words were smudged, as if the writer had been dragged away. Panic rose in her chest. Her hands trembled as they moved of their own accord, winding the music box once more. The final note played, and the world went black. The next morning, the antique shop opened as if nothing had happened. The shopkeeper moved through the aisles, dusting shelves. In the corner, where the music box once lay, a new one sat in its place, untouched. The key inside began to turn. The soft melody began to play again. And deep inside, there was a whisper. Legend says, once the melody begins, it never truly stops. Do you hear it now?